Hey crafters, it's me, Jen Evers with Quality Crafts, and it's I've been called Jen Evers so often I'm starting to think that's truly my name, but it's Evers. My face looks really bright on here, and you can see almost, I think on my end, the true colors of what we're going to be doing today. I wanted to do a little experiment. Now, it's kind of funny that my face is really bright, but I'm going to turn lights on, and I want to show you the difference and get a little bit of feedback on what you got, what kind of how visually you guys prefer it. So, hey, Michelle, anybody that you see that has a blue name is a moderator here in the group, and we really, really thank them for coming always, always. And I'm going to give everybody plenty of time to get into this live stream before we get started. So if you're watching us archived, you're going to want to make sure probably, unless you're a big fan and you're a part of the community, you might want to just skip over some of this blah blah in the beginning. However, I do give some information about other places you can go that are super fun, like our Facebook group, and it's called Quality Crafts. So if you look straight down here, it says Quality Crafts here. It's over on Facebook and it's easy to find. Hey, Christy. And in the beginning, I come on early and I say hi to everybody, and we've got a group of community members that show up a lot, and we just have a really good time and we talk with each other, and then I create something with you, tutorial style, so that you can follow along, and even the beginner would be successful at most everything that I show. So, oh, Tracy Divine, you found us! Yay! Little hearts for you. It's kind of dark in here right now because I'm kind of experimenting with turning lights on and off. I had so much brightness in the center area, like right here, that you couldn't read these two numbers. And I know I've got a lot of you guys out there that want to be prepared and want to know, how do you do it? What are the sizes? That kind of thing. So this is what it's going to turn out looking like. Cute little owl. They're adorable. You can do any color you want. I just chose two different kinds of green. Oh, so Donna came. Hi from St. Louis. Hi, Esther. Esther's down south of St. Louis, and she's another moderator. You'll know moderators because their names will be in the chat in blue. If you're watching us archived or after the fact, you won't be seeing any of the chat, but hopefully if there's questions, I'll be voicing those out loud for you guys. Hi, Linda from Houston. Tracy's here, and Catherine. So yeah, I mean, you can really, I don't know, it's a little grainy, but the colors are more true on here. When I had all my lights on, it just washed it all out. I am gonna eventually turn some lights back on and just get your guys, get your feedback and your preference on what you want to see here. Oh my, Tracy is from Australia. Yay, Penny's here. Hello, Penny. Glad you're here. This is going to be so fun, you guys. I hope you pick different colors than I do. You could do them in pinks and purples and blues, and you can make them all kinds of crazy colors, and it would be really, really cool. I did green. I'm going to do a green again for you today. Depending on how much time we have, I could always make a second one or a third one. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hello, Janice and Kim. Kim Crafty's in Wisconsin. Yay, so am I. Hi, Donna. Cheers to everyone who made it. Thanks for coming. Hi, Jen Marker. Yeah, it's darker, and I feel like you can see everything, but we will see. We may change our minds. It does look dark. I've changed the lighting because I had a big bright spot right in the middle here that affected your ability to see any of these numbers at all. So, and I wanted you guys to be able to get ready. Some of you guys are really, really big on being prepared, and you want to know everything ahead of time, and I would love, love, love to do that. And when I become a much more stable and sustained channel and I can afford to do that, maybe get rid of the day job that I have that's sucking 40 hours a week out of me, I might have time to start recreating these in shorter versions, putting maybe the measurements on a blog. I would love to do all that for you guys. So we will just keep plugging along, and hopefully we'll just keep growing. Our Facebook group, Quality Crafts, is growing. The channel is growing. Things are going really well. It's all because of you. You must be sharing it. You must be enjoying it. And I highly encourage that you guys tell me what you want and what do you want to see and what you like or don't like including this lighting problem that we have. You can even really see the purple on my fingernails. Hi Jane. Penny's in Tennessee. So we've got about 4 more minutes before we start. We always have a live stream with a chat every Thursday evening, like tonight, from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And every Sunday afternoon, I show you a technique that you can use it to join a challenge over on Quality Crafts Facebook group. Now, that always runs every Sunday from 2 to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time in the afternoon. So if you're interested in learning something and then also getting put into a place where you might win a prize for that, that is a good place for you. And they're always going to be tutorials. See, now the sun's going down and my face is getting a lot lighter, and we might start losing a lot of the light in here. So we're really going to have to see how this goes. We've got about 3 minutes left. What else can I say? Quality Crafts also has a store. It is qualitycrafts.com. It's small but growing. We've got stamps. We've got the white gel pen like this that I will be using today. It's the Signo Uniball white gel pen. We've got those in now. I don't know how many I have off the top of my head or how often we'll be able to get them, so you might want to grab one while they're there. What else do I want to tell you? I am on Patreon. I know that turns some people off, but just know that if you choose to really, really want to back the passion that I have and the excitement that I have for art, for touching everyone from the beginner through the advanced crafter, you can pledge on Patreon. But always, 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 this channel that you see right here, this YouTube channel, will be free. You never ever have to pay for anything, okay? I want everyone to know that, because I did a few posts like a couple weeks ago, and people were like, "Oh, Jen, I'm really gonna miss you," and I'm like, "Miss me? What? What? Am I leaving?" No, she was fearful that because I put up a Patreon thing that everyone was gonna have to pay for the channel. It's nothing like that. This channel always is and always will be free. So, don't let that scare you away. This is for the people that really, really want to back my passion for making this a growing thing so I can become completely full time here with you guys. Imagine all the fun stuff we could do like every day. It'd be so much fun. Penny said we'll be growing, so hang on, peeps. It might be a bumpy ride. Woo! Okay, we've got about a minute left. I'm totally losing the light on my face, but you can still really see me. We're going to go along. I'm going to show you a little bit, then I'm going to turn the light on. Then I'm going to show you something, I'm going to turn the light on. If you feel like you're missing something, I'm going to probably make 2 owls today. Maybe make 2 owls today. We'll see. For sure 1. And I can always review. So if new people are coming in and they're like, whoa, I missed something or whatever, here are the measurements. You can always go back. If you're watching us archived, you can take a picture of this and then jump forward and skip through all the talk. Whatever you need to do. If you're watching us live now, you can always go back or stop and watch something and then catch up to where we are live. You have that power. Who knew we had so much power? Donna O'Hare wants to know, can you make a one-time donation as opposed to every month? Absolutely, yes, you can. I believe you just say become a patron, and I'm not specifically sure how you do it, but I think in the prompts it'll tell you and give you like choices. that would be something that I maybe need to walk through because I don't see it from that end, if that makes sense. But that's a really good question, Donna. Thank you for asking that. I believe you can, yes. So Penny says that we can. Maybe she knows a little bit more about how that works. Let's get started. It's 5 after. I'm getting some funky light vibes on my face. Ooh, it's like we're in a disco today. Let's make this owl. The first thing you're absolutely definitely going to need that you don't even see on my desk here is a toilet paper tube. Okay? So, this is the tube. Get out your tubes. And you'll see at the top here, it's been pushed in to make these little pointy ears. And that's really cool, right? So the first thing we're going to do is just push in one side. Okay? Just push it in. If you don't like how it goes, just push it along the edge. Give it a little twist with your fingers just so it makes an edge there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Don't worry about that. Hi, Kelly. Grammy Pammy's here. Okay, and then we're going to push in the other side. And as you're pushing here with your thumb, you're going to pinch on the sides. You want them to overlap just a little bit, just so that it closes it up at the top. But don't worry if it's not perfect. I'm just giving mine a little push with my fingernail here on the side to make it flatten out a little bit. And then I have a little bit of where the glue ran down that side, so I'm going to make that the back. I'm going to make this the front. Although on the last one, it looks like I made, if you look at where this part is right here, oh, you can even glue that down if you want to, but I didn't. I made that the back just so that you didn't see the hole. Oh, there we go. Now you don't see it so well. The eyes will cover that up a little bit, though. They stick up pretty big. So there's the beginning of your owl. Now, for those of you guys who want to be organized, the eyes, I better leave my little guy right here. For his eyes, you're going to need 2 white circles that are at 1 1/4 inch. Oh, Krista from Greece joined us. Yay! Hi, Linda. So 2 1 1/4 inch. Oh, and I just lost my paper. 1 second. Let me put this back up. I'm trying some new paper over my lights too, because making them a little bit less harsh will help. And then we're still on the eyes, so 2 of these. And 2 3/4 inch black ones. Okay, so they're going to go on there and make the eyes like those. Okay, so 2 at 1 1/4 inch and 2 at 3/4 inch. And I've got mine already punched out because I wanted to be able to show you exactly what I'm talking about for those of you guys who are really, really organized, because we have a lot of them. Wow, that circle didn't turn out quite like a circle, did it? There we go. Neither did that one. I might have to redo a few circles, but there we go. We'll have 2 eyes. Here are the measurements for those in case somebody pops in. See, now if I turn a light on, those white measurements will disappear. Watch. Okay, that's just one of my lights. Do you see the difference? Now you can't see. Now you can. They're super bright lights. So that's what it looks like with one light on as compared to having that light off. Do you see the difference? Eventually that could be a real issue if it was that dark. So you guys let me know. I'm going to leave this light on for a bit. We're going to continue on. We did the eyes, and now we have a little nose, a little beak, and some little feet. And I just use a heart. You can use hearts that are any shape or size that you want. It doesn't matter. You're just going to need 2 of them. Now I've got a punch that does 3 different hearts. As you can see, I think I've used this one a lot before. So I could use this one too if I wanted a different kind of shaped beak. Instead of a pointy one, maybe I want to turn it up and have a little bit shorter of a nose. That would look really cute. So I've got extra ones on the side here. So you need 2 hearts for the beak and the feet. So we've done the eyes, the beak, and the feet. Now we want feathers right here for in the front. Those are all 3/4 inch, and I'm going to lift this up because the light is now washing out that white. They're 3/4 inch. You need 8 of one color and 6 of the other. But look at the surprise I hid from you guys. Look at the fun paper I have for that. It's like super shiny. Ooh, it's super shiny. Are you jealous? So 3/4 inch, 8 of one size, and 6 of the other. And that's how many you're going to need if you have 3/4 inch punch or 3/4 inch circles. Okay. If you don't have a 3/4 inch circle, you can use a 1/2 inch circle. But if you do that, you're going to need a lot more. Okay. And I'm not showing that one. So if you're an advanced crafter and you can eyeball this out and make these rows with the smaller one to turn out, then go for it. But I'm not doing mine with a 1/2 inch today. I'm doing mine with a 3/4. So if you're following along with me, you're going to definitely want to make sure yours are the same size. And then just one big circle. And I didn't write on here because I planned on using it, but this is a 2-inch circle. Okay, 2-inch circle. And that should be it. And obviously we're not going to use the whole circle because, you know, these little wings right here are like a half or not even maybe a third of a circle kind of thing. But you can use like some feathery paper, some mulberry paper, and hand rip, you know, hand tear and make his little wings look really feathery. You can do the same thing for the circles. You can use a scissors and just cut all of them so that they're not perfectly round. If you want a more organic and fuzzy looking owl, oh, that would be cute. Maybe the third owl I make, if we have time, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just hand tear and stuff. Ooh, that sun is just coming. I'm not complaining, guys. We've waited forever for this sun, and I love it. And bring on the sun. Tomorrow is supposed to be another gorgeous day. Woohoo! I love, love, love the gorgeous days. All right. Let's start putting this guy together. And just for reference, I'm going to leave him right here on the side, and I'm going to back out a tad. Uh-oh, I lost my my ability to move my camera. Where did it go? Hold on a second while I move some stuff around. I must have shut it down. How did that happen? Oh, uno momento, por favor. There we go. Okay. So now I should be able to back out just a tad. There we go. Let's get to start making this. Let's do the eyes first. We're going to start with a little bit of wet glue and we're going to glue those eyeballs together. Now don't worry if you're still cutting while I'm putting this owl together, because while you're cutting and I'm showing somebody how to put this together, I'm going to go ahead and, whoops. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a I'm going to do a second owl for you guys. I must not have used this in forever because I have one cut. I'm going to remedy that right now. I'm going to make this while you're cutting, unless you're not cutting and you're just watching. In that case, no big deal. And then I'm going to make another owl, and hopefully by then if you're caught up, then great. All we have to do is make that last owl together. My pin got stuck on something. I have never had that happen. I'm going to grab my other backup. Where is it? Dartles. Oh. I wondered where that one went. That one's a little bit smaller than the one that I ordered, but it's still the same thing. There it comes. So now is the point where you're going to have to kind of decide where you want to put that eyeball. If you want to put them kind of centralized but kind of a little bit closer in, or you want to put them in the middle, or maybe you want to make them all wonky like he's got googly eyes. If you want to add googly eyes, you could do that as well. That also works. I might have to change my times to later until all that sun goes away, huh? And I had another really cool idea that I thought maybe that I would use like pearls to do that part. The eye part, I mean. That's what I'm talking about. So I've got some like little pearls here. This is what I'm talking about. Like if you've got flat back pearls, there's nothing stopping you from going creative and getting as crazy as you want. Okay? Adding stuff like that. I'm not going to add those right now because I don't have my glue gun and I don't want to deal with my other little sticky guys. The Zots just make me crazy some days. And then you're going to want to just take your marker and do whatever kind of lines on the eyes you want. Like those are my like shiny light eyes, and you can do all kinds of different ways. Like you can just do circles like this. You can do a line with a circle. You can do a circle with a circle. You can do 2 circles in a line. I mean, it doesn't really matter. However you want your eyes to look. There, that looks cool to me. Very different than my other owl. Now set your eyes aside along with your feet and your beak, okay? Because we're gonna start with our 8 of one color and our 6 of the other. So if you use this one as a reference or as a guide about where we're gonna start, okay, I'm gonna start with the feet because that's underneath the next layer. So I don't want to put down all the layers and then I'm going to be stuck on where do I put the feet. So the feet go on first. So whatever size feet you got going on, I'm going to stick with the tall feet because I want mine to go for those of you who are like into measuring big time. Your first layer of circles is going to be approximately a ½ inch. So if you're worried about, I want mine to turn out just like Jen's, you're going to want your first layer of dots to be up a ½ inch. But I'm going to put this on first. Glue on my little feet. Okay. Right on the front here. Approximately in the middle. This isn't an exact thing, so everyone's is going to turn out a little bit different. Going to have a little personality. It's going to be awesome. They're all going to be awesome. Because you're awesome. That's just how it goes. Okay? So I figure that's about the middle for me. And now I'm going to start. I'm going to start with the lightest one. Because I'm looking at this as I have a tickle in my throat. Let's just take a sip, shall we? And then we'll continue. Oh, no problem, Jill. We just got started. You can see sort of in the light here what you're going to need, how many, and what the sizes are if you want to catch up. We're going to start with the light one. Okay? The light colored one is going to go in the middle. So I'll put a little glue on there. And like I said, it's going to be about a ½ inch up. So I'm looking at that going, that looks pretty good. I'm not going to worry about it being exact. But if you want to measure, you're going to measure about a ½ inch here. Okay? So you're going every other. So if the light one's in the middle, then on either side, you're going to put a dark one. And it worked out pretty well for me to put them like right next to each other. But you can overlap them. You can add them. You can add tons of them. I mean, if you want. It doesn't really matter. So mine I'm going to overlap just a little bit there. Do you see that? Now, I've got one light on. Those of you guys who joined me in the beginning, my face was all bright. And the light was coming in the window. And we were really dark on stage here. And I turned on one light. Woo, 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 woo. Now we're going to turn on another light. Oh my goodness. So let's put this one on, and then I'll turn on another light. Okay, mine are overlapping like just a tiny smidge. And you kind of got to sit here if you're using wet glue just for a second, give it a chance to grab on before you move on so you don't lose it, so that it doesn't all fall off and you got to start over again. Okay, there we've got our first row. Dark, light, dark. That's why I said in the beginning you want 2 different toned colors. There's my other color. I was just hiding it because I don't want to write on the shiny side because you won't be able to see it. So now that we've got that first row on, now it's just going to be building rows. No big deal, right? I'm going to turn on one more light. Watch this. So I'm going to give you a second to digest the light. Digest the light. Oh. Is this better or is this worse? Because I feel like the light puts a big fog over everything. So just let me know. In this light, we are going to continue. So now these are going to overlap just a little bit. If you look on this side, these two overlap this one just a little bit on the top there. So add some glue to the next one. Now we're doing two dark ones. So if you've got a light color and a dark color, that's really helpful. I'm kind of aiming for a little bit over the top and kind of in the middle for the first one. And then I'm actually going to put some glue right here. You don't have to. You can put it on your dark one. Doesn't matter. And then put that one on there. Now, the thing is, the bottom of the owl is open because you're going to need to grab onto these guys to make sure they stay. Admit it, Linda. You owned with me, didn't you? Don't lie. Don't lie. I see ya. I know what you're doing. Okay, that's dark. And now we're going to do light on either side. That's going to be a wide one. See? Light, dark, dark, light. Or change it up. You know, if you're going to do rainbow, by all means. Maybe you're making a rainbow unicorn owl. I don't know what you love. You can love whatever you want to love. Dun, 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 dun. These ones are easier because they're thinner. So all I did was overlap that just a tad. This is a lot thinner than the darker one, so I'm going to hang on to that one. Sometimes you might only want to put glue on the top part and let it kind of hang on the bottom, just because they might not want to stick all the way down. I don't know. Play around with it. It's your art. You can do what you want. I'm just giving you the idea. Okay, and now because those were dark, we're going to put a light one in the middle and start our next row. It is super warm in here. Oh, yay, Maureen said when we're done, she's going to make one. You go, girl. And then you know what? And I was going to kind of maybe save this till the end. But, and if you don't like potty jokes, then turn the volume off. But one of the things that I think is really cute about this owl is that you can put hidden messages and candy and stuff up the owl's rear end. Right in his little under part there. Boop! And then he'll poop out prizes. You'll have to somehow make kind of a little bit of a lid, I think, though, because otherwise they're just going to all come falling out of his rear end. But you could roll a little note and stick it in there. Oh my gosh, that'd be so much fun. You could do so much with these. End of the year teacher gifts, put a little like coupon in there, or gift cards. Here's a hint. And I'm not a teacher, but I work at a school. Teachers love gift cards. They don't need any more, and I can say this because I don't get gifts from a classroom full of kids because I work one-on-one. I'm an interpreter, not a teacher. But teachers have enough macrame, scarf, plastic, dollar store, trinket stuff. Just so you know, gift cards. Gift cards are the way to go. We also really like food a lot. So gift cards to a restaurant or, you know, if you know what they like. Stuff like that. That's a good idea. Tootsie Rolls! Oh my gosh, Grammy Pammy, you're awesome! Stuff his rear end with Tootsie Rolls! I'm sorry if you don't like bathroom humor. I'm not always like that. But, you know, it kind of fits. Okay, there we are. Let's be looking at this. I have 1, 2, 3 rows. 1, 2, 3 rows. Oh, we need one more row. We got some left, right? Obviously. And we only need 4. Boom, 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 boom. So we have a light one here. So above it, of course, it's going to be our last 2 dark ones. So keep going, guys. Keep going. Hello, Satomi. Welcome, my dear. Thanks for joining. In the beginning, it kind of starts looking like, oh, this isn't going to work out, Jen. Like, they're all going to, like, not stay on and they're overlapping funny and whatever. But once you get it done, you don't really notice that so much. And I'm going to reach up in his unders to make sure that one sticks. Thanks, Jill. I appreciate it. Hi, Pamela. You're not late. We're early. Just kidding. It's not a problem because this is going to record. And then you can watch it later. You can rewind. Rewind to the behind. Okay, we're finishing that row. I hope you just kind of, this is more visual than a talky thing. You just kind of have to look and see where those go and make sure you just do every other kind, okay? You rock, Satomi. We're glad you're here. I'm glad everyone's here. We're up to 40 tonight. 40 for Thursday. That's pretty good. You know, we could get it up to 50 or 60. I might do a little dance because everyone loves it when I dance. Yeah, I love Tootsie Rolls too. That's the next best thing to chocolate. If you can't get chocolate, get a Tootsie Roll. There we go. Now, next thing that's going to have to go on is the nose. You know why? Because if you don't put the nose on now, you're going to put the eyes on, and then the nose is going to go on top of the eyes, and it's going to cover up your eyes. So we need the nose. Now, I'm going to use that flat nose. Like I said before, I'm going to make my nose just a little bit different. Now, you want the nose of the owl to be pointy, right? See the pointy note? You don't want to do it this way, because otherwise he's going to have too big fat nose, like a turkey, like a waddle. That would look really weird on an owl, I think. But hey, if that's the way you like your owl, you go for it. I'm going to flip mine upside down so that my little beak is pointed. You see that? And I'm going to put it, I might have to put it down a little further. Now here's where you're going to have to do a little finagling. Check where you want your nose to be in the middle, wherever your middle is, right? And then pick up one of your eyes. This is why we did the eyes first. I know what I'm doing. And then where's that eye going to fall? Is that a good place for the nose? Is your eye going to fit where you want it to? What if I accidentally put the nose up here and then I wanted to put the eyes on, and guess what? I don't have a nose. My nose just got covered up, and it's like the only thing that's going to show then is that teeny tiny one, and my nose is going to be teeny tiny. Oh, that might be really cute, but that's not what I want today. So just before you glue your nose down, make sure you know where that nose is going to be. And then kind of look where you want your eye to be. Now, if you look real close on mine right here, you can see a little bit of brown. I consider that a mistake, but things are homemade. They're not perfect, right? So that's about where I want my owl's nose to go. So I'm going to put a little glue on there. Oh, we're up to 41. Oh, back down to 39. Sorry, guys. No dancing today. No dancing today. Shucks. Shucky darn. There we go. No dancing today, but maybe I'll sing for you. Please don't. I can just hear everyone, please don't. Oh my gosh. It's like trying to sing in front of a bunch of 8th graders. Oh, don't embarrass us like that. I'm going to put my eyes on like that. Oh, that's so cute. Now, if you want to, widen them out and there'll be a little bit of brown sticking out, that's okay. That would look really cute. Do you see what I'm saying? What if I want to put my eyes way out here? Oh, still cute. I don't think you can get this wrong. I really don't. We're going to have 100 owls all looking, well, maybe not 100. Only 38 of you came. Oh. Post these on, if you're not already on Quality Crafts on Facebook, go on over there. Join the group tonight. It's free and painless. We'll let you in. It's non-commitment, non-drama over there. Super fun. Always something going on. one of the very first places that I ever post my reminder posts so that you know that these live streams are coming up. Oh yes, please do not forget to hit the like button. The likes have been going down. I don't know why. You comment, but you don't like. I don't get it. Oh, look at that. Isn't he cute? You can even put little eyelashes on him if you wanted to. Like cut out little black eyelashes and stuff. He's missing something. What are we missing? All right. The circle for the wings. I'm going to do what I said in the beginning and make mine kind of feathery. I'm just going to take this 2-inch circle and I'm going to rip it right down the middle. To see how it gives you that kind of funky little edge there. And then I'm just going to glue those on as wings like this. Now if those are too big or you don't like them, maybe you don't like them smooth, maybe you want to run these through an embossing folder and make them look really, really cool. Maybe they're too wide. Like, yeah, that's maybe a little bit too wide for me. I'm just going to go ahead and rip some off on that side. I'm going to rip some down from this side. You can make these different colors. I mean, just whatever you want. What are you going to do today? Whatever I want. Gosh. I'm going to do art with Jen Evers because she's awesome. Gosh. All right. There we go. I like the way that looks. They're going to hang on the side like this. You could even put them out a little bit further. I'm going to try that because I haven't done it yet. You can also get this fabulous foam tape over at the store at qualitycrafts.com if you really want. I'm going to use my non-stick scissors because I like them. And I'm going to put a little bit of that under each wing so that my wings stick out. A little bit. You don't have to do that. I just, you know, along the way I come up with other ideas and things that I want to do. And if you're having troubles, well, you can kind of see the whites of the foam. I don't like that. Maybe you want to use black foam if you're going to do that. You can also take your fingernail and give it a little, I don't know what you call that, a little strip like this. Oop. Oh, look at that. He's flying away. Oh, you know what? Maybe I could color that with a Sharpie. No, I can't. It won't fit. Just use black foam if you're going to do that. Or, you know, we did this in a video a long time ago, and so some of you guys won't know what I'm talking about. But we could do this. Make 2 thin strips of black paper. Black so it doesn't show. I'm going to do this really quick because I've already done this once. Glue it on like it's making a 90-degree angle, or half of a T or an upside down L. And then oh, this is a really bad color to be doing that with. Left and then up. Or right, I meant. I know my left from my right. I do. Down and left and up and left and down and right. I did it again. Anyway, you're going to do that. Dun, dun. Add a little bit of glue so that it stays together at the top. Okay, and then look what happens. It turns into this. And it sticks up even bigger than the glue would. I mean, oh, I love this stuff. You can take it off and on, but it doesn't come off if you don't want it to. I'm going to do this with the little black one so you can see what I'm talking about. We did these for, let me think. I know what I'm talking about. We used them for wobbles, I believe. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. If you know what I'm talking about just there, then you old, like me. Okay, do you see that? And I put a little glue on this side, and I'm going to glue that to the side of him right here. And that's going to make his wing a wobble. A wobble wing. A wobble wing. A wobble wing. I'm wobbling down the street. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oops! Let it dry first. Let it dry first. No, I can't wait. I must play with it. Oh, that's too cute. And after it dries, we can play around with it and it'll go wing, wing, wing. Well, he kind of looks like he was sort of put together by Frankenstein. All right. We're going to want to do another one. I think we got about 25 minutes left. And I'm going to have to move fast, so I'm going to have to cut. Let me see what I need to cut here. Here's our directions right here in front of us. So, if you've been cutting this whole time, oh, I have to be careful by saying that. People like to do that for fun now. Let's not talk about that. That's bad. If you've been cutting out all your pieces, then you've got 1 1/4 inch for your eyes and 2 3/4 inch circles for your pupils. And I know my circles turned out funny. I must have been sleeping when I did that. I don't know. And you've got some feet and a beak. And so we've done these and we've got that. Maybe I'll leave those up there because some of you guys might want to know that. And now we need 8 of one color and 6 of the other. So let me just pick out a couple of random colors from my pile here. I wasn't sure we'd get this far. Dun, dun, dun. Oh! Ooh. Let's do a blue one. These are pretty. Okay, let's do a bright blue. And ooh, should we go really dark or should we go? Oh, that's aqua blue. That's really pretty. We need 6, so I think I might need this one. Those. Ooh, that's good. Let's do those. Yes, yes. We shall do it. 3/4 inch. All right. 8 of the dark, 6 of the blue. Oh, Linda, you're so naughty. If you're not having fun, why are you still here? I go flick you. That's a flick for Linda. One, two, three. You still have wobbles? Somebody still has wobbles. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. What was the purpose of that anyway, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I can count. Yeah. And 6 of the light ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Somebody's got a whole conversation line going on about how their anxiety is going off, but I can't join in because I don't know what you were talking about. I missed all that part. Cheers. You did, Penny? You made a bunches of wobbles? For this or for something else? Okay, so yeah, we got all those done. We got everything done. We do our eyes first. Why do we do our eyes first? That bugs me that they're not totally round. I'm going to make myself use them just because it bugs me that they're not totally round. I forgot what I was saying. It happens. Don't judge. I'm going to do this one wonky then. I'm going to do them like one on the inside and one on the other inside so that I can make him look cross-eyed if I want. I wish I could. Oh, I can't move it. It's glued down already. Oh, that's what I should have done. Let's see if I can remove it. Oh, I can. It's ripped the paper, but that's okay. We'll hide it. We'll hide it. Nobody will know. Shh, don't tell. He's going to be cross-eyed. Look at that. Oh, poor cross-eyed owl. Oh. All right, we need some little shiny dots or lines or, you know, whatever you want to do. This time I'm going to do a little line and a little dot. There, that works. Little line, little dot. Little cross-eyed owl. And we need another toilet paper roll. Yes, we do. Here's one. There's my glue side. So maybe I want to make sure that that's going to be the back today. Cookie Monster eyes. Don't say that. Somebody will come in and say, we need to take this video down because you're making copyright material. Okay. We're smashing our top down on the top C like that to make the 2 ears. So if you missed us, we're starting over. We'll go and do it again. Oh, and if whatever one side you think is going to be your back, push that side down first. That way you can push the front side down over the top of the back side. And that way you won't see that coming up in the front, where you deem your front side to be. Pinch up the ears. And if you don't want to use your fingernails, which I probably shouldn't be because I'll probably end up cutting one, ripping one, use a bone folder. That looks good. You can glue that down, but I haven't found it real necessary. There's the beginning of our owl. We've got our eyes. And the next thing we do, who can tell us what the next thing to do? I can't think of what that show was they used to say. Can you say about, oh, they all do it. Like Dora the Explorer, that's what we should call it. Jen the Art Explorer. No, not these. You're yelling the feet, Jen, the feet. The feet go first. So, you know, roll it around. Make sure you find where kind of the middle is between your 2 ears. Well, like maybe right there. And glue your feet on. Oh, set her down now. I gotta find it again. Oh, first crop on Saturday. Oh, you're excited, but you're nervous? I have serious social phobias. I get it. $43. Oh, did we hit 50 when I wasn't looking? We didn't, did we? If we hit 50, I'll dance. After you get there and you get to know like your spot, it gets a whole lot better from there. Because like I have a really hard time doing those things too. But as soon as I'm there and I have my spot, like this is my area, then I'm okay. Then I can reach out. And especially if I go with a friend. Whew, going with someone else is a lot easier. Okay. If we want to get done with this, we better get started, right? And so we started with the light one. Ooh, I almost did it backwards. The light one in the middle. Okay, so if you weren't here before, we're toggling light and dark. And if you look at this owl right here, the light one's in the middle, right on top of the feet. And it's about a ½ inch up. So if you really feel like you need to pull out one, a ruler here and measure, yes, ½ inch. Okay? Because you might be afraid, like, what if my rows don't go all the way up, Jen? What if I make a mistake? It's okay. Just make another owl. No big deal. Nobody will know. Shh, don't tell. Look. He's dry and his wings wobble. I better not play with it too much. It's still not quite dry. It'll fall off. Poor owl. Alright. And then 2 darks on the side of that. How do you guys get my name to turn orange like that? Like, can anybody do that? So these do not have to overlap. But I overlap them just a teensy tiny bit. You don't have to though. Seriously, you don't have to overlap them. I think my first owl, I didn't overlap them at all. No, I didn't. If you look there, they're right next to each other. Do you see that? Dun, 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 dun. So we had the light one in the middle. Now we're doing 2 dark ones on the sides. And then as we move up a row from the light one, we're going to put 2 dark ones here. I'm sure there's a gazillion, billion, cajillion, didillion ways to make this cute owl. Oop. But I'm just showing you one way. So you can go out there and just go crazy. Make up your own. I mean, heck, why not? I didn't go quite as far down as I did last time, I don't think, but I think as long as you would say, oh, okay, squirrel, as long as you do the @ sign and then type the person's name without a space and click, it should highlight that person on screen. Oh, that's cool. Somebody try that. Try that with another name. It's the @ that does it. Okay, now we've got 2 darks here, so if you're still following along, we're going to put 2 lights on the other side. I didn't see, Michelle's didn't, and Michelle Calvert, I don't see that one. @ Kelly Least, am I not seeing it? It's not turning orange. We're talking about stuff in the chat, guys. So sorry for you guys who are archived. I wish there was a way to make the chat stay for you guys so you could see it. I did actually try that in this space here. Oh, you know what? I forgot to ask, or I forgot to look. My bad. When I asked you about the lights, I still have one more light I could turn on. But let me know if you think that this is enough light, or we could go back to dark or whatever. So now these are dark. We're going to put a light one above here. Oh, it only highlights to the persons of the name that you do it to so that they can see that you're talking to them. Clever. That is so cool. My mind is on the owl. That's my excuse for looking blonde. I should have figured out that sooner. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay, now we're doing the darks on the other side. You know what would be really fun is if you use glitter paper. Oh my gosh, we could have glittered these. Why didn't I think of that? I could have thought of that. Oh, Raggedy Girl's back. Yay, we're so happy you have the internet too. Yep, okay. Thanks, Christy. She likes the light except for the washout on the written numbers. Yeah, that kind of stunk. Bye, Linda. Have an awesome dinner. Okay, 2 more lights right here. No, I'm sorry, 2 more darks right there. I know what I'm talking about. Satomi glitter, yes. Oh, I'm with you, girl, 100%. Go glitter. We're still at 40. We're still at 40, so no dancing. Maybe next Thursday we'll have more since more people will know about it. If we hit 50 next Thursday or 60, then I'll dance. You gotta remember to hold me to it though, otherwise I might forget. And now on the other 2 sides, we're gonna do the light ones. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to say that. Esther's son says glitter is from Down Under. No, not Down Under. How can I say that without... I don't like to use that name because I don't want to give it any power. The opposite of heaven. I think a lot of people think that though, but I'm talking like glitter glue. That stuff doesn't get all over. You'll be safe with that. Use glitter glue. It just takes a little while to dry, but then you don't have glitter for weeks. But I actually really like that. Oh, Raggedy, I won't have to sign in every 8 minutes now. Woohoo! We're all excited for you. That would make me nuts. I would be totally distraught without my internet. Seriously. I'd be done. I'd be done. Okay, like I said when we made the first one, you want to make sure you put your nose somewhere so that your eyes will like cover that part up, but not cover your entire nose. Kind of deal. Oh, somebody has a fire outside. Who loves the smell of that? Oh my gosh, so cool. So kind of decide where you're going to put your nose. How far down or how far up, or not how far up your nose. I'm going to have to put mine up just a little bit higher because I don't want a whole bunch of brown sticking out in the middle. So I'm going to put mine like right there. That looks good. Oh, Kelly, you won't let me forget. Okay. Oh my gosh. We're going to put the eyes like this way because they look really funny. They look really funny like that. Oh, yeah. So nice. I don't think I put the glue quite in the right spot. Let me double check. Okay. So I want that eye to go out that way. And I better make sure I'm doing this right. I want that eye to go out that way. Yeah. So I'm going to put the glue right there. There we go. I got him so that he's like, I don't know what. That's not cross-eyed. That's like cross-eyed the other way. The chat's getting super quiet. Did everybody leave? Or are you guys creating with me? I hope it's because you're creating. Okay. Just because I said it, I have to add some glitter. You finally got Skype sorted? Awesome. I'm going to put a little bit of glitter glue just on the light colored ones, not all of them. And I should have done this before I put it all together, you know, but that's okay. Sometimes we just find a way to make it work. The one I'm using is Stardust, if you're curious. Oh, get off there. Light dots only. 2 more. Uh-oh. Can you hear my cats? What time is it? It's not 7 o'clock yet, sweetheart. Mommy's crafting. There we go. Oh, poor Liney. He wants in. Ooh, look at that. It's fantastic. You could even, what do you call it? Glossy accent. Liquid glass the eyes. That would be amazing. Oh, you know what? I forgot his big 2-inch wings. I'm going to make his wings an even different color. I'm going to make them a really dark blue. It looks like a baby owl. Look at that. Super cute. Okay, and the wings. Maybe we'll leave the wings big because that way if I put the wobble on. Oh my gosh, so cute. We need a wobble on that side. We're running out of time though. I gotta move some of this. I just stuck my finger in the glitter. I'm gonna leave my wings because I've gotta let that glitter dry because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to put my wings on properly. So that guy's just gonna have to sit and dry. I'm gonna move the glue over so that he can stay for you guys. So let's do a little bit of a review here. First I broke my glue bottle. And then we made some fabulous owls. Go us! So in recap, if you're watching this at the very, very end, or you just got bored and you just wanted to scoot down to exactly how you put it together, the eyes are 2 1 1/4 inch circles with 2 3/4 inch circles on the inside. And then you need 2 color of feathers. They're all 3/4 of an inch. You need 8 of one color and 6 of the other color. And then, of course, you need a couple of little hearts, much, much bigger than these, but hearts for the beak and for the feet. So you need a couple of those. And have I missed anything? Oh, yes. A big 2-inch circle or an oval or whatever kind of hand cut or torn shape that you want for the wings. Look at that. So you'd have that. Let me move these guys down a bit. Let's have a little chat, shall we, while we end this? Wings, eyes, okay, feathers, feet, and beak. Ta-da! I cannot wait to see what you guys make. It's gonna be so cool. So after this, join us over at Quality Crafts, the Facebook group. Make sure that you join us there so that you can see and be reminded of all the wonderful tutorials that we do. We do 2 a week, one on Thursday nights like tonight from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then one on Sundays, a really cool technique challenge of some sort so that you can join in the challenge over at the Facebook page. And that is at 2 to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sundays. And then don't forget, every Wednesday, we have a really funny 5-minute card video. I try to be funny. I do a lot of typing and a lot of editing, so that takes some work. And you guys seem to love it. And we're on week 34 of that, so go on and check them out. There's a playlist over at my channel, Jen Evers. If you're already here, you're just going to want to click on the playlist and find them. And if you're not, you just find it by typing in Jen Evers on YouTube or whatever, and I'll pop up. Join us at qualitycrafts.com for your crafting needs. The 2 things that I use today specifically that you can find there are the gel pen and this. And then also, I shouldn't have said 2. The other one is the glue bottle, except for my pin got stuck for some reason. And it looks very much like this little one. So yeah, if that ever happens to you, you let me know. My pin got stuck. If that ever happens to you, you let me know. I'll send you a new one. I'll have to fix that later. I don't know what happened. I might have had a defective pin. You never know. So, I think that's it. I think that's all we got today. Is there anything I'm missing? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and the like so that I know that you like it. Comments you can always leave afterwards if you go back. Because there's a lot of chat but not a lot of comments on the live streams, and that's okay. No big deal. Oh, we got a question quick before we go. Why is the owl in the middle fatter than the other 2? How did you do that? It's just squashed. Let me show you. It got squashed because this has been laying around my craft room for a little while. And this one that we made today is very, very round. Thanks, Judy. I have to remember to send that card to my dad. But do you see the difference? She said, why was this one fatter? Do you see? Thinner and fatter. This one is a little bit squished. and this one was very round. What a great question to end on. I didn't realize they looked that different, but they certainly do. And this one's my favorite, this little baby bird. This little baby owl. Okay, it's 7 p.m. I'm going to stop gabbing now, but you know what I'm going to say, right? I can't wait to see you guys next video.